Hi guys! Exclamation point. One would assume GTA 6 is playable at 30 FPS on PS5 and Series X. Unsure about Series X. I think it will be playable.
Hopefully.
But Microsoft will insist! Exclamation point. But PCs who have pretty much surpassed the consoles in 2025. Will be a PC port be that far off? Also, what about Switch 2 / next Nintendo? Is a port possible? This is a really interesting point, because by the time 2025 comes about, your typical gaming PC, I suspect, is probably going to have like twice the CPU power of
right
of the consoles. And we've reached a point now where 4060 is comparable to a PlayStation 5. That's your sort of gaming entry level point, really, arguably, for many people. What do you think, Alex? The PC port would it be that far off? I mean, there's just, you just can't really say, can you? In theory, it could have gone out simultaneously, but that's just not the way Rockstar operate.
Yeah, after just coming off of Avatar once again, it proves very easily that with enough resources and the right developer mindset, a PC version of a game can come out alongside the console versions and not suffer. In fact, it can excel in ways that are just kind of ridiculous. So I think it is not a given that you need more time to do a PC port. Rather, you just need like the proper planning, the effort, the resources to do these things. In their case, I don't think it's a matter of Rockstar probably don't have limited resources in this capacity. Right. And they also don't have limited time because they've been working on this for an eternity already. So I don't think it's really that. I think it is a lot of the cadence of the release that they adhere to. It sounds so negative, but I think they've learned in the past that people will buy the game twice. So they're definitely going to do that. And I saw a lot of comments under our videos when people, by the way, just so everyone knows, most of the things I said in that video were said in jest. I'm not going to play the game in 2038, for example. That was a joke. I think most of us were just joking that entire thing. Like, we didn't say almost anything serious other than like commenting on how the graphical quality was great, right? So,
but you've been picked up on that, Alex.
Yes, I am. So, as we go into that time, like, I would definitely wait to play the game, because especially if it is 30 FPS on console, I'd really love to see it at 60 FPS on PC. And given Rockstar's past behavior in this regard, like the released Red Dead Redemption 2 and GTA 5 with a really great set of PC enhancements, where that is the way I would love to experience the game, on a mouse and keyboard. So that's the way I would definitely wait to play it. But by that time, man, you're right, Rich. Like, entry-level CPU on PC is going to be really beast in comparison to what you have in those consoles. And the mid-range GPU at that time is also going to be really great, especially in terms of feature set. Like, if you're getting the NVIDIA stuff, you're going to be getting DLSS frame gen. You're going to be getting DLSS quality, which is just superior. You're going to have a lot of extra stuff in there just by virtue of the platform. So I think it's totally worth it to wait, and I don't think it'll be longer than a year.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I think. Yeah.
Well, there is the other part of Alan's question, which is Switch to next Nintendo. And again, obviously, the specifications for this are kind of not known. We've got a pretty good idea. I don't know. This is going to be very, very tricky to pull off. And you'll note that even on Switch 1, Rockstar have been quite selective about the games that they ported to it. So, Red Dead Redemption 1, for example, it's effectively a game from the PS360 generation, right? I'd love to say it would happen. Don't think it will.
Yeah.
Realistically. So mobile chipset. I mean, we've seen a lot of amazing things on the Switch 1. Switch 2 is going to be a lot better, a proper generational leap and forward-looking in many ways. But the stuff that they seem to be rolling out for GTA 6 is possibly beyond that. Do you have anything to add to that, Oliver?
Yeah, I think part of the problem here is you've got a lighting model that may not have a good non-RT fallback, and I really, the Switch is not going to be powerful enough to run all that ray tracing. I just cannot see it. And in a world like this, you've got a big world with very complex CPU demands. And you look at any of the scenes in this trailer with all those NPCs around the environment, and then imagine what the typical GTA player is going to do when they're presented with a big crowd of entities and a bunch of cheat codes and stuff, right? And
Yeah.
it's just like the level of simulation is quite something else. And I don't think this Switch is going to be capable of that. And I also would look back to the Switch 1 and Rockstar's history on that machine, because they shipped LA Noire on Switch back in 2017.
Right. Yeah. Uh-huh.
They shipped Red Dead Redemption 1 in 2023. But even though GTA 5 on Switch would be an absolute money printing machine, I can guarantee it. And even though they have Rage running on the Switch clearly in quite good form, they didn't port GTA 5 to Switch. I have no idea why, honestly. It seems like the most easy decision in the world to me. But if they didn't ship GTA 5 on Switch 1, why GTA 6 on Switch 2, which is a device that's going to struggle, I think, a lot more relative to its capabilities there.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it seems a step beyond and out of character with what we know about Rockstar's MO.